Good morning. You're listening to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Bruno Ameline, the president of the NSC Group, and also the president of UCMTF, the French Textile Manufacturers Association. Bruno, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
This is my second interview this week with someone en français. I appreciate you spending time with me. I was talking to Tarquette earlier this week. I wanted to spend a few minutes about a meeting you had in Dalton, September the 28th. A meeting was held, hosted by UCMTF, again, the French Textile Machinery Manufacturing Association. How did that event go? Did you have good attendance?
We had a pretty good attendance. We gathered more than 85 customer managers, all from the carpet industry, mainly from the Dalton area, but not only. We had people from other cities and regions in the country. The objective of this meeting was to present our technologies directed to their sector, to the floor industry, because we had this idea that collectively, as European manufacturers, we had not been presenting our technologies lately in the United States, and we had the feeling that the sector, the floor industry, was moving on, and that we should get more in touch with our American customers. And by the way, although you're right, Ken, saying that this event was organized by the French Manufacturers Association of Textile Machinery. It also included some non-French manufacturers who attended and presented their latest product, and namely people from Belgium in particular. So that was a joint event organized by the French Association, but also including Belgium manufacturers. Basic purpose and development of this seminar was to present our latest products and innovation.
Okay. Let me just give a little more background. NSC Group, I can tell, is an old company, been around for almost 200 years. Your role in this is you own Schlumberger, which is still the market leader in yarn processing equipment, isn't it?
This is correct. Schlumberger is one of the key manufacturers of long staple, long fiber spinning and combing technology. Actually, I must confess, the floor sector is not our main sectors of application because we work more for apparel people in the apparel sector, but we are still involved in that. But most of our colleagues presenting their products in the Dalton seminar were more directed to the flooring industry. But we are still there, and we still have, obviously, customers in the U.S.
I also noticed, in doing a little research prior to this interview, you also used to be a major player in the needle punch business, and you've actually divested yourself of that business, haven't you?
This is right, Ken. We divested this business back in 2011, about 5 years ago.
Right. The
nonwoven business of NSC Group was sold to Andritz, which also owns other companies involved in nonwoven, mainly clusters for calendars and Perfojet for the jet hydro-entanglement technology.
Right.
So with our card and cross-wrapper technology from Asselin Thibault, which was NSC nonwoven, this constituted a whole range offer for nonwoven processes.
This is interesting because just a couple of weeks ago, the Beaulieu of America companies sold its needle punch non-woving operation to Foss, so seeing some divesting in that area over here as well. So you held this conference, and Schlumberger was part of it. Also, Cobble, which is now part of Vanderweel, they were part of it. The main purpose was to raise the visibility of this equipment to the key players in the business. And as you know, the carpet industry in this country is very consolidated. If you look at the residential piece of the business, the top four manufacturers produce over 90% of what's sold. So coming to Dalton, you were able to touch most of that business, weren't you?
This is exactly the point, Kemp. We are aware of this consolidation of the sector and the fact that focus is on a little number of potential customers.
Right.
And Dalton is obviously, and still is, the key area in the country where this technology has developed, is still developing. Actually, our conference was not so much for detailing our product offering, selling our machines right away, but for offering to customers attending the possibility to discuss with us the evolution of the technology and what kind of changes we can offer in our processes, be it shorter processes or having some energy-saving processes, consuming less electricity or other consumables, or improving their productivity or their quality performance. So we try to focus our speeches on opportunities for better performance. That was the purpose.
Well, I wanted to give a little bit more attention to this conference. It's good to talk to you. Again, been talking to Mr. Bruno Ameline, the president of the NSC Group, which owns Schlumberger, and also the president of the UCMTF. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.